What is going on, everybody? We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
HellaDepraved.
Go
Don't
ahead.
mind him whatsoever. So I'm excited. This is actually, Within Temptation is one of my favorite symphonic metal bands of all time.
Yes.
And they put out a new music video. So I'm here for it.
Yes.
We also haven't reacted to anything of theirs in quite some time, I don't believe.
It kind of looks like their symbol. Kind of looks like. Do you remember Batman Forever with the Riddler in it?
Vaguely.
Do you remember the giant hourglass thing that they plug on people's heads to steal their...
Yeah. Okay. Kind of.
That's what it looks like to me. Anyways, we're super excited to check this out. So without further ado, we're going to react to this if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below. Hop on over to other things. Coming back to that commentary, reaction, breakdown, comedy channel. What that means, we will pause for any and or all of the above.
And he may break into random giggles. Like
I'm going to.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm going to. It is time to slash it up and break it down. This is Within Temptation with Don't Pray For Me. Don't pray for me, Argentina.
Sitting here like, don't do it. Don't, he's going to do it. No, don't. He's going to do it. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah.
Let's get it.
Will all who wish to die please raise their hands?
I really like this. Entertain the people for a second.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Give your thoughts.
I definitely think it's cool that they took it into a henge of some form, and also aren't just including one type of religious visual. I mean,
Right.
we've had some Catholicism, a little bit of Christianity, a little bit of paganism, and I love her crown, which is normally associated with the Virgin de Guadalupe. And her voice, God, is always fabulous. Also with the waters deep, wide, that's another sort of reference to, you know, some of the hymns type songs.
Right.
What were you looking at?
I had to make sure that they weren't with one of the major
major
people that
labels.
wanted to block.
You're
us.
like,
I'm
wait.
like, we're 40 seconds into this, and I need to make sure that we don't get all the way through it before I realize we have to restart.
And blur the video or something. Yeah, no. Her voice is always magnificent.
Agreed.
I feel the cold, my heart skips up. We don't need your resolution, so don't hold it sort over me. For my confessions, I don't need a church. I don't need a soul to know where it hurts. Don't pray for me.
Will all who wish to die please raise their hands?
I cannot breathe for you. Trying over and I know how to feel. And every time you bow down your head to pray, don't pray for me.
I am digging the weird headdresses that are very like the Statue of Liberty-esque.
They're all based on
Sun worship. Usually.
not necessarily symbology of halos, sun worship. I mean, like, you're thinking Virgin Mary is painted with them sometimes, Virgin de Guadalupe is painted with them sometimes, and she is another sort of incarnation of the Virgin Mary. It is a very old-fashioned way of just doing the sun background, but it's also very gothic. I mean, not necessarily associated with one thing or another.
So, do you think this is very much a I'm not religious, so don't waste your prayers on me, or I'm not worth praying for?
No, no, it's definitely a I'm not religious, and so therefore don't hold me to the same accountability you hold yourself to God, your God. Because she said, I don't need your resolutions, don't hold that sword over me. So, unfortunately, you get a lot of this, you're going to hell. Okay? But you're going to heaven? Okay,
Right.
yeah, you're going to have to work on your threats, lady. It's become very judgy. And so a lot of times you find people that will say, well, I'll pray for you. And whether they mean it or not, because some people are actually good-hearted people, it does come across as condescending. And I also think one of the things that's kind of being touched on here without being like specifically pointed out, a lot of times when people say they're going to pray for you, they don't offer to help you themselves,
Right.
which is what Jesus would have done. Instead, they're waiting for God to judge you, and it's like, okay, well, but I don't believe in your God, so I need to do me. I need to live my life believing that I'm not going to be I need to be a good person because I'm here now, not because I'm afraid of the accountability to a God in the afterlife. Which, honestly, if you think about it, is how we should all live. Because if you're living you're only doing good out of fear, you're not doing it because you're an empathetic, compassionate person. So, it definitely is taken in sort of a more judgy way at this point when people say, well, I'll pray for you. It's kind of like the South has turned the bless your heart into go fuck yourself.
Right.
So, but no, I haven't heard anything about what she's saying or what she's going through other than life is hard, that says that she's not worth anything. And therefore the other interpretation that you presented.
Right.
I love the visuals. The snow and the galaxies and the fire and water and...
Right.
Need a revolution, never had a war in mind, and now the river's dry and the fall is deep. The truth is dark and it makes us bleed. Hell is where I stand, is where I find my inner strength. For my confessions, I don't need a church
sure Sharon's a goddamn siren. Yeah, she touched on it again, saying, you know, I don't need salt to know where it hurts. So basically, don't rub the salt in the wounds by mentioning what you think my faults are. And I don't need a church for my confession, so I don't need somebody else that's human to condemn me for what they think is wrong. And the chorus says, you know, I keep trying over and over to breathe for you.
And she also says, in hell is where I stand. It's where I find my inner strength, very much relating to, like, we're living through hell.
Right.
Like, life sucks.
Yeah, like, again, in the first verse where she was saying, you know, been through water deep and wide, again, it's a different version of the struggle.
And, right, and it's like, you know, it's because of what I go through that's made me the strong person that I am today. And,
well, it's because of how I chose to act, yeah.
So actually, the main reason I was looking up lyrics, one word I could not understand that she said, no matter how many times she said it, was breathe.
Breathe.
And the problem is, it sounded like two different words. Sometimes I heard breathe, and then sometimes I heard grieve.
Oh, either would have made sense. Because whatever it was holding her back from being her authentic self.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
But...
Which is funny, because you were looking it up for that word, and then I said it, like, 2 seconds before you mentioned it.
But I was sitting there thinking to myself, I was like, I cannot grieve for you doesn't really make sense in the context that she's singing.
I mean, it almost could, though, because you think of a lot of these people stereotypically, okay, because I'm not here to judge anybody on this, but who are going to be the people that are judgy and use the I'll pray for you in the more negative context of it. And they are unhappy, no matter what they say, to be out there judging people they don't even know.
Right.
So she could be grieving for, it could be a family member, it could be, you know, but breathe makes a lot more sense. Like, I can't live your life. I don't want your life. I need to be authentic to myself. And you may be living in fear of retribution or the end, but I am perfectly aware that life is hard enough. Thank you very much. We all need to pull together in the here and now, right, instead of wantonly judging each other and creating more division, honestly, because religion is divisive. So, I don't know. Her voice is so amazing. I always love how they put stuff together, and I especially love it when she goes into just the sort of vocal runs, chords within the music, because she sounds like a siren, and they always make it fit in perfectly with a guitar solo or whatever they decide to do in that interim. Just figured out you have to look up something else.
I do.
I hope this means, like, I haven't looked at any of the hoopla surrounding the release of this video. I don't know if this means that a new album's on its way out, or if this is one off the last.
I'm going to start my own religion.
Okay.
It's going to be called the Omnisect.
Okay.
And it's where you can come regardless of your religion and practice your religion.
Okay. In a safe space?
In a safe space.
Okay. Wouldn't that be not so much starting a religion, but again, a safe space? Yeah, okay. You can do that. You do you.
Even atheists, they can come and celebrate life for what it is.
Here's the thing. Not that anyone's better than anyone. That's not what I'm saying. But the mindset of the agnostic or the atheist.
May Zeus be with you.
Or even some of the like Wiccan religions. And I'm pointing these out simply because there is no afterlife belief per se. None. Right? I only say per se with the Wiccans because everything's feeding back to Mother Earth.
Returning to the earth. And...
Right. It's not necessarily, it's not reincarnation, it's just we are fodder. Anyway, The good people in any of those beliefs are good because they believe it's the right thing to do.
Right.
So, even religious people, because I myself was one of them at one point, that is a standard that I think that we could learn from atheists and agnostics and whatever, is be good people because you think morally it's the right thing to do, not because you have confessions on Sunday, somebody in the sky to judge you, somebody to judge you after you have perished, people that are in your same group, peer group, to judge you. Do it because it's the right thing to do. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Right. I was listening, but I was also watching this bug walking around the inside of our lampshade and hoping silently in my head that the cats don't see it.
Ah.
I don't care that the bug's there, but it is
Right.
distracting. It's one of the little ladybug things, the
Right.
stink bugs.
It's a ladybug. Don't tell me otherwise. Anyway, I hope that this means more music videos are going to be dropping by Within Temptation.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, so if you guys like the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below. What did you think of Within Temptation? Don't pray for me. Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. That was all jumbled together.
Was that in English?
I think so.
Okay, yeah.
Don't pray for me.
Do pray for him. And I did mean that in the condescending. No.
But you're more than welcome to pray on me. Just know you're doing it at your own risk.
Okay, well, I mean, with that caveat in place,
We love
push
you guys.
all our buttons. Yeah, don't follow him on social media because apparently he's offering in real life, and we love you guys. Yeah.
See you next time. Adios. Au revoir. Farewell.
Why do
Auf
people
Wiedersehen,
like
goodbye.
us?
Huh?
Why do people like us?
I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.